Hello, Dr. Williams. My name is Michael McClure, and I'm with Team 4, and we're getting ready to present our project on Sirius XM Radio. I will give you a brief introduction and a bit of an overview of our executive summary. The satellite radio market is expected to grow from $4.5 billion to about $5.25 billion between the years of 2017 and 2021. In 2017, 96% of that growth, which is about $4.35 billion of revenue, is expected to come from user subscriptions, and 4% of that, about $150 million, is expected to come from advertisement revenue directly. I can speak to this personally, as I recently just bought a vehicle, and I've never had satellite radio before. But in this new vehicle, it is set up for satellite radio, and I continually saw an advertisement each day asking me to dial a certain number and sign up for Sirius XM Radio. You know, I eventually explored it, and I have to say that I ended up buying a one-year subscription. So I can speak to this advertisement in the vehicles for sure, certainly working and reaching customers that they probably wouldn't have reached before. The revenue growth for Sirius XM is projected to grow between 13% and 21% annually during this period of 2017 through 2021. The Sirius XM growth strategy is centered around developing strategic partnerships and continuing to develop the highest quality and unique content of client services for their clients. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my colleague Randy, who is going to give you a bit more of an in-depth overview of Sirius XM Radio.
Sirius XM Radio is the largest radio company in the United States. We're talking about 31.6 million subscriptions in 2017. The projected subscription growth is a little over 5 million over the next 5 years. Studies show that people spend 2 to 5 hours listening to the radio every day. It's one of the best ways to access news, listen to music, and also talk radio. Some of the internal strengths of such a company like Sirius XM is they have a strong market position. Sirius XM Radio has strong market position. The company is the world's largest radio broadcaster and one of the largest pure-play audio entertainment companies. They have a non-interrupted service. So between one contract to another, your service is not interrupted. And not only that, but it's commercial-free music. So when you're listening to Sirius XM, they don't turn your music off to allow you to see a commercial. You know, it's commercial-free. It's one of the second largest media businesses in the United States based on a total of paid subscribers. We're talking about 22.3 million at the end of the first quarter 2012. Bring it back more current, we're looking at over 30 million paid subscribers. The company has a wide audience along with the access to large cross-selling opportunities. Sirius XM dominates the satellite market. They have a multi-platform that gives them the competitive advantage. They're seen today on mobile phones, Android, also BlackBerry, radios in vehicles, and that they're working on even being able to be on televisions and also Blu-ray. XM Radio leads to higher audience numbers, which increases revenue. Just like Mike was talking about, increases revenue and generates more opportunities. One of the weaknesses that I see in dealing with Sirius XM Radio is their dependence on automakers. Sirius XM subscriptions growth is largely dependent on sales through automakers. During the last few years, great percentage, I'm talking 30% of their sales were based on automakers and individuals getting the subscriptions based on the vehicle that they purchase. Like Mike mentioned, there is advertisement inside of the vehicle, so Sirius XM Radio is destined for growth. Thank you.
Thank you.